What's up, y'all? So you saw the short, now you're here. We're gonna try to propagate. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. We're just gonna fertilize these plants using each other. So I actually already did this for y'all. I'll probably just post that on the end. So this is all I do. Literally all I do. So you can do the same one on the same one, but that doesn't matter. I prefer to go plant to plant with these. But like I said, if you only got one flower, it'll definitely fertilize itself. I don't know what these flowers are. I'm going to look them up as soon as I'm done recording. But they were just something that popped up. Yeah. Swab it all over. Anyway, no, the top's all that really matters. That's the sticky part. But these popped up. Here is the, I guess, another flower. I don't know what the seeds look like. Don't know. It's a weed, I'm assuming. But I'm gonna probably transplant that and keep it, see what it does. Now, this is to not be confused with that. These are 100% a weed that is taking over everything. Now, at first I was like, yeah, these little flowers, they're so cool. They're small, but they're kind of cool. Nah, this stuff took over my ground cover on this side. So that's why there's dirt over there on my sidewalk, because I was going to reweed this whole area. Now, I haven't had the motivation. And that's a video for another day, about having the right people in your life. The wrong people are just gonna make it stressful all the stinking time. And then when things do get tight and you can't afford life, they aren't necessarily there. Now, we're not going to talk about that here. Not today. That's another day. Let's just say that things have not been very easy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a good looking flowers. And I figured we'd try to keep them because I had not seen them. I normally sleep through the day. I'm working. But it looks like the passion vine is coming back. But also this. So this right here is a plant that said stressful individual actually brought me. They have a good heart. They just got some things going on in life that they choose to not fix. So this blooms kind of like those flowers. That actually was interrupted by alarm for work. So that right there, I think those are amaranth. I forget the name of those. It's some kind of bulb just like this, basically the same kind of plant, but also the swamp lily or alligator lily. I can't remember which one it was. My split white flower that has the webbing in the middle grows just like this. So I use that to fertilize a flower, like every day for a week. And this is the result. We don't know what it's gonna look like yet. It survived winter. It survived winter. So now we're gonna actually see what it comes out to be. I will probably plant it next to this, just in a row. But my my internet line runs under those, next to them somewhere. So I have to do all this by hand if I am gonna do it. And also in a manner that I can maneuver any mowing has to be thought about. Like my vine right here that is the same as this. I wanted to be able to mow around all that stuff and be able to manage the yard. And unfortunately, this is a horrible idea. These I needed to move in the shade of the house, because over here gets all day shade. Here's my lawn right here. Mine's right there. Anyway, the pigeon was literally right there. But my green light messes the birds up. It's weird. They get stuck on the patio and stuff. But it's cool to let them go and all that. So as you can see, too much sun kills your saplings. Do not do full sun, because I have a whole container right here, all dead from too much sun. I just watered. So just something to keep in mind. But the fertilizing flowers, that's what I did. That's what I did. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna call it there, because the data is full. This is citronella flower. They're not as fancy as everything else. It smells real good. So I'm gonna call it there because of data. Yeah. Hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, whatever's left of it. And I'll see y'all later. What's up, YouTube? Alright, so we're about to propagate this. Or, damn, why did I say that again? It doesn't matter. It's all the same. So propagating is to reproduce these plants, where 90% of the time I'm referring to it as rooting. So let's get into this. I think it'll be much easier not doing a short and doing it in an actual video. But we are, so my thought is this. I would pull. This is not going to be easy watching the phone and this. So we're gonna I'm going to focus on what I'm doing, and if you guys lose resolution and centering, I'm sorry. So I would personally get one. I think there's two there. The lines are fucking, lines are messing me up. So, you get one like this. When you turn around, we do this. Now it looks like the spider has been on this as well. So I'm gonna set y'all down for 2 seconds. Quite literally just want to rearrange this so it's easier. Can't do this one hand. Spider web off, even though it had pollen on it. Alright, re-grab it. I apologize about all that. So we do this. We just pollinate like that. These actually look the way the what is it? The swamp lily, alligator lily flower looks. And you can do this on the same one. You know it'll get true to color then, or I guess you don't know, but I believe it's more common versus using a different plant. We can talk about that real quick too. Like, it's just easier to pick them that way. Just on my leg, I guess. See all that pollen. Oops. What I was trying to do a minute ago. So I just tried to get it all over that. These will seed. They probably didn't need my help, but they'll be bursting. I've never seen these flowers. Has this whole thing been unfocused? Oh my goodness. You poor, poor people. So it happened when I set my phone down. I guarantee it.